All right, everyone, let's talk Silo. This show, man, it's got everyone buzzing.
It really
So if
has.
you haven't seen it yet,
Yeah.
think humanity's last survivors.
Okay.
Stuck in this giant underground silo, right?
All right.
And they're told the world outside is toxic.
Totally.
Can't go out there. But,
But is it?
yeah, is it really? That's the whole thing.
It gets you hooked, right? Like, what's the truth?
Exactly. And, and it makes you think, like, even today, how much do we really know about what's going on?
Oh, absolutely. It's like, who's controlling the information?
Yeah.
And how does that shape our reality?
It's, like, super relevant, right?
Big time, especially now.
So season 1, phew, talk about a wild ride.
Oh, yeah.
It starts with Sheriff Holston, right?
Yeah.
And his wife, Allison.
Right.
They're finally going to have a baby.
Huge deal in the silo.
Huge deal. But then Allison stumbles on this secret.
It's a secret that just rocks their world.
Totally. I mean, imagine finding out you've been lied to about, like, basic things.
About your own body, even.
Exactly. Like the birth control thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's heavy stuff.
It's a huge control issue, like taking away her choice, you know?
Totally. And that's when she gets fixated on the outside world.
Because she thinks what they're showing them is fake.
Exactly. The whole toxic wasteland thing.
Right.
She doesn't buy it.
And remember the cleaning ritual?
Oh, yeah?
When someone's chosen to leave?
To clean the camera lens.
Yeah.
So creepy.
It's like even in death, they're still controlling the narrative.
Right. Like even if you reject their reality, you're still playing by their rules.
Exactly.
So Allison, she chooses to leave.
Yeah.
Tries to expose the truth.
Right.
But then she dies.
At least that's what we're led to believe.
Yeah. Is it the air?
Or something else.
Big mystery.
Ah. And then we meet Juliette.
Right. She comes in trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, she's brilliant, an engineer, and she suspects her lover, George, was murdered.
Because he was obsessed with, what was it?
Relics from before time. Forbidden stuff.
Like clues to the past.
Exactly. And it's dangerous, you know. They don't want people digging into the past.
So George was like a history buff.
Pretty much. And it gets him killed.
And that's what pushes Juliette to become sheriff.
Yeah, she takes on the role. But not everyone's happy about it.
Oh, no, especially not Judge Meadows.
And Bernard, the IT guy.
Oh, yeah, they're all about control.
Totally. They want to keep things as they are.
Keep everyone in the dark.
Exactly. And you see that power struggle play out throughout the whole season.
It's like Juliette versus, like, the whole system.
Right.
And then that scene where they shut down the generator.
Oh, my God, I know.
For a second, you see a green landscape outside.
It was just a glitch, they said. But
It makes you wonder, right?
Oh, absolutely. Like, was that a glimpse of the real world?
Or just another layer of the lie.
Right. And then the cameras. Everywhere.
Juliette finds them.
Talk about creepy.
Someone's watching everyone all the time.
It's like no privacy at all.
But even with all that darkness, there's still hope.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
People like Martha.
Juliette's friend from Mechanical.
She risks everything to help.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Shows you that even in a messed up system, people can still do the right thing.
And, of course, there's Holston's badge.
Oh, yeah.
Right before he leaves, he gives it to Juliette,
And she finds the word truth engraved on it.
leading her to George's message.
The wasteland. All fake.
The world outside is actually green.
Just like that glimpse we saw.
Mind blown.
It's a huge turning point. Like everything you thought you knew was a lie.
And then the climax.
Mm-hmm.
Juliette's framed and forced to leave.
But Martha makes sure her suit's sealed
So she survives.
and steps out into that supposed toxic wasteland.
Only to discover another lie.
The green landscape. Another projection.
It's like they're playing with everyone's minds.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then, as she walks further...
She sees them. Other silos.
Boom. Mic drop.
Season 1 ends.
And we're left with, like, a million questions.
What is going on?
Right. What are they hiding?
What's the point of all these silos? It's crazy.
It's brilliant.
Season 1 was insane. And now, Season 2.
It's going to be even bigger, I think.
I know, right?
So many possibilities.
I can't wait.
All right, so season 2, right?
I know.
The trailers, the sneak peeks, they're giving us some juicy hints.
It's killing me with the suspense.
Yeah.
Multiple silos. Like, what?
Right. It's like the whole world just got a whole lot bigger.
And you're saying something about alliances, maybe.
Yeah. You see glimpses, you know, in the trailers.
Okay.
People from different silos, they're talking, interacting.
Interesting.
Some look kind of shady.
Oh.
Some look ready to fight back.
So maybe different groups are forming?
Could be, could be. Imagine if they all started working together,
Whoa, yeah.
sharing info,
And
coordinating.
that would change everything.
Totally.
Hmm.
But it could also go the other way, right?
How do you mean?
What if the silos are like rivals?
Ooh, competing with each other.
Yeah, each thinking they're the only ones left, the chosen ones or something.
I didn't even think about that.
Would make things pretty tense.
So Juliet's going to have to figure out who to trust.
Huge dilemma, right?
Yeah, who's on her side, who's playing a different game.
And then there's that city.
Oh, right. The one from the season 1 finale?
It just popped up out of nowhere.
I know. What is that place?
Yeah, and who's there?
Is it, like, good or bad?
We don't know, but those little glimpses in the trailers,
What do they show?
it looks advanced.
Advanced how?
Technology, buildings. It's not the wasteland they were showing us, that's for sure.
So maybe that's where whoever is in charge is actually living.
Could be, could be. Maybe the silos were always just a temporary thing.
Right, to survive some crisis.
But then those in power got comfortable, liked having all that control.
They decided, hey, let's just keep everyone down there and build our own fancy city up here.
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it would explain why they lied about everything.
Kept everyone in the dark.
But, there's another possibility.
Okay, what's that?
What if that city is a trap?
Ooh, okay, I like that.
Like a shiny lure?
Come to the city, everything's great here.
Yeah, but it's all just another layer of the lie.
Keeps people controlled.
Right. Keeps them from questioning. It's like you said before.
What about freedom?
That even when you think you've escaped, maybe you haven't really.
And season 2 is going to be wild.
It's gonna be good, yeah. The stakes are higher now.
Definitely.
So many secrets, so many different groups. Who knows what's gonna happen?
And all because Juliette just had to see what was outside that silo.
That's how it always starts. Curiosity, right?
Yeah. So what else can we speculate about for this next season? So we've talked about all the crazy twists and turns and what might be coming next. But what really gets me about this show is, like, the deeper stuff,
Oh, absolutely. It makes you think.
What does it even mean to be free?
Yeah.
In the silo, they think they're safe.
Right.
But are they really free?
It's like they traded freedom for security.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder, are we kind of like that in the real world too?
Ooh, interesting. How so?
Like with all the algorithms and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Filtering what we see online?
Controlling the information we get.
Exactly. Are we really in control of what we believe?
It's a good question. Silo definitely makes you think about that kind of stuff. Like, are we in our own little silos?
Right. And then there's the whole truth thing.
Yeah.
Juliette, she's all about finding the truth.
No matter the cost.
But what even is truth? Right?
Ooh, good one.
In the silo, the truth is whatever they say it
It's
is.
controlled, manipulated.
Yeah. So it makes you think, is there even such a thing as absolute truth?
It's a tricky one. I think Silo shows us that truth can be a lot of things. It can be hidden, twisted, used against you.
But it's still worth fighting for.
Absolutely, like Juliette does.
She never gives up, even when it's dangerous.
It shows that even in a messed up world, truth matters.
And the choices people make, oh man.
Right.
Like good and bad, right and wrong.
Totally blurred lines
You
sometimes.
see characters doing things you don't expect.
They think they're doing the right thing, but
But it's not that simple.
nope. It's like, what would you do in that situation?
Tough choices,
Makes you question human nature.
big time. That's why I love this show.
You.
It stays with you. Makes you think about the world differently.
And I think season 2 is going to do the same, just like on a bigger scale.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Can't wait to see what happens next.
me neither.
Well, that's about it for our look at Silo. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.